Hi, Amy here from Willowcurves.com. I recently had the chance to sit down with Harvest Powell, lead designer of Hope and Harvest, the Australian plus-size independent brand. We talked about plus-size fashion, the new Halcyon Days collection, and what it was like going to New York Fashion Week Plus. You just recently got back from New York Fashion Week Plus. You took your new collection, Halcyon Days.
Yes, we did. Spring, summer, 15, 16 in Australia.
What was it like showing?
It was amazing. It's actually my biggest dream of my life as a designer to show at New York Fashion Week. I started 3 years ago with a couple of dollars to try to, create something new. For it to grow so much in a small amount of time and then be invited to the biggest fashion event.
It's everything for fashion.
In the world. And the people there are lovely.
Yeah. Really
lovely and just really helpful. And it's funny because they all made jokes about how horrible they are, and especially in Fashion Week, and we found them to be amazing people. So obviously we're there, we've got all the bags and our accessories were 15 kilos on their own, and we're walking through the streets trying to find where we're going, and it was crazy, jam-packed and amazing at the same time.
A whirlwind.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Really, really proud, and really proud of our team. We took 4 of us with us. Especially for me, I think it's very emotional. You try to be business all the time, but it's emotional to go, I started this tiny little brand and here we are with 4 of us in New York City, bringing it for Australia. We had a lot of support though, obviously from yourself and bloggers, and our clients are so behind the brand. So every day we'd hook into Facebook or Instagram and there would be customers wearing our clothes just to support us from afar
and cheering you on.
Oh, it was incredible. So we felt like we weren't alone.
Yeah.
It was so much fun, and just anyone that had ever bought our clothes was just writing on everything. They're going to have a great time and you'll do well and bring it home for the Aussies. And we were just like, yeah, this is really, really, really cool. Even so much further than what it's like for me personally. And then I was really proud to be able to take the team, because I'm so proud of their hard work and I wanted them to be able to experience either the fruits of their labours. We are a small team and we work, sometimes 16, 18-hour days to produce the collections we do, and to be able to take them with me and say, we've done this together, and then to have all our clients and customers behind us was just so fantastic.
You did a showcase of the new collection, the Halcyon Days collection?
We did, yeah. We had 15 models that were cast all from the US. We actually took one of our models, Susie, who is the redhead that is in the last couple of campaigns that we've done.
Yeah.
So we had Susie with us and 14 US ladies who were just incredible women.
The images for the new collection, I loved especially the image with the 8 women.
Yes.
Because I know that your range is from a size 12 to a size 26, which is a huge range.
And we've just added 28 to 30 now. Not for everything. We're doing a lot of different pieces for the new seasons, and we're always evolving the brand, so I'm always looking at the fit, we're always evolving the patterns, the lines of things, and really taking a lot of feedback. We rely heavily on our customers to give us feedback, because it's important to me to bring a brand that has that difference, that we listen to the customers, we bring what they want, what they need. A couple of the pieces we've thought, these are really popular. A lot of women have asked us for a bigger size, so we're starting to bring through that bigger size as well. And we've also gone down to an extra small, which is a 12 as well, just to try to open that up a little bit more. And
how do you create clothes that work on so many different body shapes and body types?
Oh, that's a really great compliment, thank you.
They do.
I think the fact that I have always been plus, and I know clothes, and I obviously do the patterns and all the grading, I wear it. It's got to fit. Every time I do a new piece, I will actually wear it for about a week and test it, because you can put something on in a store and it feels great on and you think, yeah, that's great, but you're standing still looking at yourself in a mirror. It's when you get home and you're wearing it and you think, oh, this is uncomfortable in somewhere, and you haven't noticed that in the store. Yeah. So I try to alleviate a bit of that by wearing it myself, and we fix it before it goes out. So before production happens, there's so much that goes on in the H&H studios that it's important to realise that there are different shapes. So, and especially in plus, once you go up in sizing, you don't exactly go up the same shape.
It's not a gradation.
It doesn't just get bigger, it's actually all different sizes. So what we try to do in the design process is go through okay, well this is this dress and we want it to come into the waist, but maybe if someone's more of an apple shape, how are they going to wear it? And then, so I actually have 5 fit models. It's not about just bringing out another plus label.
Yeah.
It's about bringing out one that works. So we have 5 girls. I'm 6 foot myself. So I have myself, I wear everything obviously, and I'm more of a hourglass.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have apple shapes, I have short, tall, I have straight shapes, big busted, pear shapes. So we try it on everyone.
Yeah.
And it does take more time, but at the same time, we want people to buy these clothes as an investment piece to keep forever.
Yeah.
You know, and if you look after them, they're well made, they will last.
Yeah.
We don't want to be another brand that's just, you know, fast fashion and you throw it out after a couple of months.
Yeah.
That's not what we're about. So we do spend a lot more time producing things that a lot of people can wear. So I really appreciate your compliment on that. So
No,
it's a very
it's
big
well
one.
earned, well earned.
Oh, thank you.
I love that Hope and Harvest have always sort of championed using representative models, because I know as a plus size person you look at advertising and they say, oh, this is plus, and it's a size 16 girl, and that's,
If you're
and
lucky.
everybody is a good body, don't get me wrong, but I think it's really important that there's representation of different sorts of bodies. One, because, you know, there are so many of us that we should be represented, and 2, because if I'm looking at something on a model on a website, I want to be able to see what the fit would be like for me, and that might not be the same as someone who's got that particular body type.
Basically, we have, and it's a very great thing, we have a male in our midst at the office, and I think men can bring a really fresh approach to thinking. You know, women have so many emotions that go with how they think about things. Men are just so literal, and it's really fantastic. And he said one day, he said, I don't understand why we've got plus clothes but they're being shot on these women who aren't plus. You know, and he said men just love women, we don't care what you look like, we just love women. But he said to me, he said, it's like selling fridges but you're showing lawnmowers. He said, I don't understand why this is happening. I make plus clothes. We make them for women
Who are plus size.
who are plus size. I don't understand why I would put it on anyone else. Like, and you know, we make enough sizes. As you said, our fit works, the patterns work. We're not scared to put our clothes onto a bigger size one because they're not going to look as good. They look fantastic. And I think that's part of the reason that women feel so bad about themselves. It's like, well, they can't see how they look in something if someone of a size 10, 12 is wearing it. There's no comparison whatsoever. But you see these women come out in our campaigns or on the runway and they do have lumps and bumps, and they are bigger, or they're bigger in the bottom and they're smaller in the top, or they're tall like I am and I've got big legs, and they look stunning.
Yeah.
And really, it actually sells our clothes more because people go, I can wear that.
Yeah, it's obtainable, it's celebrating.
And it's exciting. Yeah, it's exciting. But fashion is not supposed to be about my size, or I've got to look like someone who's a size 12. I don't care about that. I've always been this size. I just want to look great.
Yeah.
I want to get up in the morning and I want to wear something that I love, and I don't care what size it is. I just want to put it on and I want to look great.
Look fabulous.
And that's what we're about, and that's what we've always been about, and I'm unforgiving about it. Yeah. So, as you said, the Halcyon Days collection, we actually had a huge team of 20 on that photo shoot. 8 models. I think the smallest one was about a 12-14, and the largest was 26-28.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I mean, they're stunning women.
It was great to talk fashion with Harvest. She's such an inspiring and passionate woman. You can see my favourite Hope and Harvest looks and my top picks from the new Halcyon Days collection at willowcurves.com. To find out more about where you can find Hope and Harvest clothes, head to hopeandharvest.com. You can also sign up to be a VIP member and stay up to date with everything that's happening. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.